So, Ahmad Khan Rahami, 28-year-old suspect in the bombing in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan that injured 29 people on Saturday night, was arrested today in New Jersey. He was on Saturday morning. There was a pipe bomb that exploded in New Jersey. On Sunday evening, there was a pressure cooker bomb that went off. All of those things have been laid at the feet of Ahmad Khan Rahami. During the arrest, there was apparently a shootout. And so in addition to the terrorism charges, there are also charges of attempted murder against police officers. In New York, there were 29 people who were injured by the bomb on Sunday night in Chelsea. And in New Jersey, there were no reports of injuries, but the device was found in a backpack by two guys who rummaged through it looking for valuables, only to discover that it was an explosive device. The police sent out their bomb squad robot to defuse it, and one of the bombs did detonate. So again, Ahmad Khan Rahami. So he was taken into custody today, and this was after the shootout. And I want to pull up the picture so that you can see he was shot, and apparently he had been sleeping outside of a bar. And once the all points bulletin went out, alerts went out everywhere. It was the bar owner realized that this guy was sleeping outside of his bar. He called the police. The police arrived, and a shootout ensued. They tracked him because he appeared on surveillance video leading up to the explosion, and he also had his phone taped to the pressure cooker. Not wired to be remotely detonated, but taped, right? Taped. This story is crazy. One, because a man who has actually, before I even go there, I want to show you a little footage. It's hard to see, but it's worth seeing. It was a pretty big explosion in New York. So I want you to watch closely. Look at the top right-hand side of this video that I'm getting ready to play, and you can see how large the explosion was. And it goes by really quickly. You already missed it. I'm going to play it again. Take a quick look. Here it is. Boom. All right, so that's the only footage that we actually have, and that's from you see everyone scattering to get away. So 29 people were injured. Thankfully, no one was killed. Of course, it's being cast as an act of terrorism. Mayor de Blasio stated that this week will see an unprecedented amount of police force and et cetera, all the things that you would expect to come after a quote unquote act of terrorism. Yet and still, this is a crazy story. Why? Number one, in addition to teaching, well, they're trying to figure out if he's part of a larger cell. That hasn't been concluded. There's, as far as starting this broadcast, I didn't see anything saying that he had been connected with a broader cell. But in the process of learning of how to make bombs, there's also training that terrorist organizations offer, and just simply online, that shows you where to place the bomb. And a lot of people, well, some of the reports coming from this story stated that the bomb was sophisticated, but the placement of the bomb was very inept. In other words, he knew how to make a bomb, but he didn't know how to place the bomb. The bomb was not placed where it could kill a lot of people. And that's a good thing. We're grateful for that. Yet and still, it doesn't seem consistent with a standard The pressure cooker bomb was placed in the Boston Marathon at the very end of the marathon, right? And that really wreaked a significant amount of terror on the city of Boston. And I don't know what I'm saying other than to say that this is a very strange story, that one, the placement of the bomb was considered by experts to be completely inept, despite the sophistication of the device. Two, he taped a phone. I mean, they traced him via his cell phone that was left right there. Three, he was asleep outside of a bar. not even trying to get away, not trying to escape, not trying to, you know. So either this guy is just by far the strangest outlier that we've ever seen for a terrorist, or this is just insanity. I don't know, but that's what's happening in New York and New Jersey.